Sapna Nuggets, welcome to Lords of the Fallen. This is a game by my Briz, Deck 13, the guys that made the Surge 1, a game that I absolutely adore, and the Surge 2, a game that I played and enjoyed. Now, this is before those two, so it's before Surge 1, before Surge 2 and all that sort of stuff, obviously. And it is a game that I have played ? So, apparently I played this way back, in like 2016 or something like that. So like 4 years ago. And I have no idea why I stopped playing it. What I have done though is I have went in and done a quick like 20-minute play of it, just to see if there is maybe a reason that I've not continued on with it. The only reason that I can see is that it's slowish. It is a bit sluggish, especially when you compare it to games nowadays like the Surge, God of War, Dark Souls. Like any kind of game nowadays is quite fast-paced. Maybe not Bloodborne levels of fast-paced, but it is fast-paced. This is very slow. So I think that's maybe the reason that I stopped playing it. However, Deck 13 have impressed me incredibly over the past year or so. So what I wanted to do was have a wee look at it and, you know, see what the deal is. Yeah, so part of the reason that I'm playing it is because I've kind of went through my PlayStation library to see what was in there, and there's games that I had no idea were in there, and this was one of them, so I was like, sure, why not? I love when that's in like movies and games and stuff like that. Like clearly you're adept enough at using whatever it is that you've got with you. So in this case, a sword and a shield. But it's like, oh, there's the thing that I've came here to get. Fuck these.
My vow of defiance.
Yes, quite. I mean, this is essentially just the trailer that they gave us when the game came out. There you go, all your copyright shadow clones. When am I going to be able to do that? Never. See, that's another thing that I don't quite understand is this thing was hell-bent on murderizing us there, but now it's more important for it to bow than to, you know, eat its tea. Keystone, Hand of God Mountains. A different time, a different war. Then why did you show us that shit at the beginning then, if this is a different time and a different war?
I wonder if it is still safe. Either way, our quest for
from what I've played as well, I've played like a good 20 minutes to just get on with the game a wee bit. Be ready for really shit voice acting. Not shit voice acting, but just like unenthused shite lore. Like none of it's
Let's get to work.
You know what, you'll see it. This will happen momentarily.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Even for a monastery. Hold on.
Most monasteries are, yeah, mostly quiet. Plus there's a storm. Plus it's kind of like it's, you know, evening time. Maybe they're all having their tea. Did you ever think about that, Gandalf? No, you'd rather wake up medieval Baden than have me deal with it. Hiya, buddy. How you doing? The controls are all more or less, you know, let's all say it together. Dark Souls like. yeah, tutorial stuff, cool, blah. On my 20-minute playthrough of it, I went as a rogue. You can choose a cleric, a warrior, or a rogue, and I went as the rogue. But like I said, the controls of this game are kind of balls. Like even with like nothing on, that's your roll, and it is not a good time. So then I had a look at the cleric, who was kind of half in, half out, and then I had a look at the warrior, and the shield gives me 100%
coming. We fight back.
damage resistance. So yeah, so this is what I mean. Like you pick up shit and you get a wee bit of experience for it, but then you need to listen to this.
Turn in ways they're not supposed to, and their smell. It's like fire and death creeping up your nose. One of the creatures spat us. The saliva hit my eye. It burned. It burns deeper into me.
That was great, mate. I'm glad that you got a steaming hot grogger in your face. Smashing. Yeah, so I'm somewhat just gonna fly through this first wee bit just to get it over and done with. Like in most games, it's like, let's just get the tutorial dealt with. So these dudes are blind, by the way. However, if I touch them... There we go. That didn't work. I'm supposed to... You can do backstabs in this game, but I have found that the... Oh, okay. There we go. I found that sometimes it doesn't work at all. Like, sometimes they'll literally just, like fall forward a wee bit, and that's it. There we go. Secrets. So yeah, like I'm not. I don't like I'm saying. I have no clue how long I played this for. You know, back in the olden times. But I'm gonna give the game. Prick. I'm gonna give the game, you know, a few goes, a few episodes, and see what it's like. If it is literally like unbearably slow, then you know, sod it. I love you, Deck 13, but I don't know if I'm gonna love you that much.
It does not feel like poison in my veins, more like liquid darkness. We have seen with others what happens next. Eyesight goes first, then follows sanity. Brother Peter and I won't let the disease take us. We will choose death before it chooses us.
So, I mean, if you can feel the bones moving in your head, I would definitely sound you know, a bit, maybe just a tad more concerned than how he sounded there. I'll try not to just, you know, talk all the way through the lore segments, but it is kind of weird to see this, because this like predates the Surge, and there's a lot of stuff that's in this that is very Surge-like. Like these are essentially audio logs.
The fires on
We've
the
got
horizon.
like the experience multiplier and stuff like that. So like stuff that's here is reminiscent of the Surge.
Always seek refuge here.
I had the
in the
fucking
monastery.
block up.
Whatever happens, Antanas can save us. Please, please, be safe.
So Antanas is like this leader of men or some shit. And that's who we're here to find. So yeah, like you can see there, the 1.20. Like there's all things that are in it that are very reminiscent of the Surge, but their storytelling, their way of storytelling, for me, as far as I'm concerned, for the Surge was most of it came from like the audio logs and environmental storytelling and and everything like that. Not so much in not so much in the Surge 2, but the Surge 1 I honestly love to bits. As far as the storytelling, I feel as though they were trying to make a Dark Souls game, but trying to inject a story into it, whereas, you know, From Software, not well known for, you know, putting the story right there on your lap. There is story, there is lore and all that sort of stuff, but they don't make it this kind of constant dialogue, constant talking kind of thing. Like, I've just fucked off and went and got this key for this door here. Normally, I need to talk to him and go through this.
Found a key.
Oh, well, it's
What are you waiting for?
yeah, so this is just what it was. But it was like 11 different fucking options of chit-chatting, which I couldn't be arsed with, and neither can you. So here we go, first boss time. Even like the leveling up mechanic in this as well seems to be very reminiscent of, well, technically the Surge is reminiscent of this, but you know what I mean, the order that I have played it in. It's definitely, it's weird. I feel as though they were trying to do something where they were making a Dark Souls game by giving it a story, and then they realised that they were really, this story just goes nowhere. That's weird. The first time that I played this, the camera got all fucked up, and we literally just ended up like looking at the character's crotch the whole time. Oh man, I wish I was recording that now. Fuck. Yeah, you always get smacked the fuck out the first time. Yeah, this is kind of, it's very slow. And when I was playing it before, literally like this was the only time that I was gonna be able to get a hit in, because my shield was worth shit. So I'm a wee bit more used to the pace now, and I have a 100% physical block shield, so things should go a lot better now. But yeah, like I went as the rogue because I usually prefer being fast to having like tons of fucking strong attacks and shit like that. But it was just not worth it. Like you got a better. Like you got faster physical attacks because you had a dagger, but that was really it. I think I had more potions as well, maybe. I'm not sure. Come on, you. Let's get dead. Come on. And as you can see, sometimes the hitboxes are a bit bullshit. The other thing that I was going to say that's kind of annoying is that when you get hit, like you get physically hit, not just like hit the shield, you lose stamina as well, which is a bit like, I mean, I've been hit. The loss is that I lost health. There's not really a need to make me lose stamina as well. You're dead. There we go. You're done, son. And now I have the power to level up. Alright, so like I'm saying, I've played up to doing this basically. and that's been about it. It took me about half an hour to kind of get the timing and stuff like that down
One of
a
those
bit
notes
better. So yeah, here we are. The experience you earn for defeating the enemies remains with you until you decide to store it or die. The more you carry, the higher rewards drop from fallen foes. Still, if you don't want to lose what you currently have, bank it in the save shards like this one. It prevents the loss upon death, but also resets your drop rate modifier, so it's a trade-off. Storing the experience at save start shards gives you attributes and spell points. Hold either L2 to store them towards spells, or R2 to towards them towards attributes. You can do this by opening the character development menu, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. So, like I was saying, there are things that are very reminiscent of it. Oh, I can't save my...
Caslow. Caslow.
I think Caslow's dead.
Damn it.
Damn it. Yeah, so one of the mechanics is that when you die... okay, yes, I know how to do surprises. See? Surprise! So, when you die, it's literally got like this percentage bar that kind of just like chimes down. It's like 98%, 97%, 96%. And that's a concept that's in
displaying the distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heartbeat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out.
Okay, thank you for your lore shite. Yeah, like, and that's a concept that they've kept for the Surge. So even if this game is not, you know, a smash hit or anything like that, it's still interesting for me. Maybe not for you, for you Nuggets, but it's definitely interesting for me to play it, because the Surge is a game that I think is really... Now, don't get me wrong, Bloodborne and Dark Souls and all that sort of stuff are still amazing, and I get that everyone has an opinion of, oh, it's just the Soulsborne game. But essentially, Soulsborne games are just adventure games that penalise you for dying. So you could say that about pretty much most games nowadays. And it's not because they're necessarily trying to be a clone. Can I? Is there any way for me to not listen to this shit?
Fought fiercely and they blindly followed the god. Anyone who tried to talk to them reasoned failed.
I like how I'm just smacking the shit out of his mate there, and he done nothing.
These they wrote our army against the humans.
Open. And this is... Ah, okay, so what they've basically done is you start off with a class, but they've gave me enough stuff that I can change it to the other class, if I so wish. I'm probably not going to do that though. Leave. Oh, like genuinely. Some weapons are so heavy it's impossible to use them one-handed. To perform a leap attack, press R2 while sprinting. God's sake, why? Every fucking session there's a hiccup fucking segment. To perform high DPS. Okay, bye. Okay, the wall gates. But yeah, like, this is interesting to me because I love the Surge one, and it's interesting to see where it kind of started, because I can see a lot of the concepts that they have in this are in the Surge one. They haven't, you know, mastered it in this, obviously. But I can see what it is that they're attempting to do. What is this purple shit? Aye, fellers. See you later. Okay, let's just murder you. No, no, no. Murder you, not me. You. So I'm saying that it's not... The combat and everything like that is far from... I don't like that you're yelling for folk. The combat isn't like spot on or anything, but it's not necessarily spot on in most games. But yeah, it's such a weird thing that they kind of went from this. I know that they've made other games, don't get me wrong, I know they've made other games during their career. Some of them, you know, nothing like this. But it's so weird that they kind of went from this kind of mechanic and they took certain things from this that really deep down worked really well. The whole, like, in essence, forcing you to keep fighting onwards if you want to get better loot, if you want to get better experience, if you want to get better stuff in general, you're going to have to keep fighting on. Lever. Lever. Down you go. There you go. That's the ticket. Magical runes, blah blah, but wait, they're used to seal runes too. You can also, okay, so weapon upgrades and mechanics and stuff like that as well. That's good. That's always something that I enjoy. But yeah, and then they like put in the whole like targeting specific limbs. Oh hi, you're a fastman. Oh, okay. I can stun lock you, so that makes my life easier. There you go. Bye, Stunman. Fastman. Consumables. Apart from using a consumable item by holding square, you can toggle between the consumables. Ghost Merge Shard. What? Don't know what that is. Actually, I don't know what that is, so let's have a look. Oh, bring back your ghost and it's stored XP immediately. Ooh, handy. Increase fire resistance for 30 seconds, increase energy regeneration for 30 seconds. So that's what I mean, like, it's kind of odd, because they've got stuff in here that they've, like, completely taken out of the Surge, because it just doesn't fit in, like, all this kind of, like, heat resistance, blah, blah. But they then changed the formula of it and made it the kind of the implants and shit like that. I know I'm meant to be focusing on this game. I get it, okay? And I'm harping on about the Surge one. Fine, but I fucking love the Surge one. Don't judge me. Shut the fuck up and just deal with it, alright? But yeah, I mean, this isn't a horrible play. I just think that it's gonna have to really shape up soon.
You help me, please.
You got wanker's cramp?
What happened to your hand?
Spider venom. It burns like Adir himself touched it.
Rip the wound and suck the poison out.
Too late. It already spread.
There's only one way to stop the venom. Separate the poisoned limb from the body.
You want me to cut my arm off? You're a madman.
You'll see the judges soon then.
I can't. I won't. It's in your hands.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. On your head be it.
Thank you. I owe my life to you, stranger. Wait. You're
Don't
not
feel like,
one of the domestics. The markings.
You don't feel like, you know, maybe binding that a bit?
Gift from the court. A reminder of my sins.
Please, put the axe down now.
Find yourself a healer. How do I get into this? Well, but how do I get into the citadel?
I need to get inside the main building. I'm looking for Antanas.
Antanas is in the citadel. But the gates had been sealed as soon as the Rogar started swarming in. It's now impossible to get inside.
Okay.
And even if you would, I don't know if you'd find anyone alive inside. The sky rained fire and something has crashed into the tower.
Oh boy.
I think the Square of the Judges is the only possible way to enter the Citadel, if it hasn't been already destroyed. Maybe you'll find a passage there.
Cool. Awesome. Find yourself a healer.
You need someone to patch you up. You won't hold on.
Yeah, just dripping onto the
I
floor.
am the healer monk here. And yes, I see the irony of the situation.
Oh, good.
You must have supplies.
I do. They're in the laboratory.
Okay.
But the place is full of Rogar beasts.
Right.
It's no use. I won't make it there in this condition.
Oh, good. Side quests already. Take this potion. Help yourself.
Here, take this one.
Oh, so it actually cost me one of my things. But it gave me 500 experience, so maybe that was worth it.
Thank you. If we both survive to see the Keystone Citadel, I hope our paths cross
Cool.
again.
I mean, hopefully that time you won't have any more limbs that I need to hack off, but, you know, we'll see. What are we dealing with? Right, blind folk. No. I want this dude here. Okay, well, we don't have plunging attacks. Expected a bit too much from the game there. Whoops. Ah, sneaky little prick. Yeah, the only downside is I am gonna have to go to one of these crystals soon because I need some passions. Ah. This thing is like switching between commands, like going from attacking to putting your shield up, has a slight delay. These will be the spiders that I don't want poisoned. Oh, you sound good. Oh, there is stuff in barrels and shit. Fuck. Open. Don't be a mimic. I don't even know if they'll... I mean, would they put mimics in the game? Hot blood chest armor. Ooh, what's that? Hot blood light chest armor. It weighs a lot less. Its defense isn't too bad. Its poise isn't too bad. No wait, hot blood. Doesn't give me any more poise, but it would make up for the defense loss. And I still have decent-ish rolls. I mean, the thing is I don't even think the rolls really are gonna matter much in this. It seems as though the main thing for me is gonna be using the shield, because it is very slow in the uptake. The rolls, that is. So I don't know, but we will soon see. Hello, Blindman. And there go your shins, and there goes your face. Night. I wonder if you can like get it's a fucking party here. Well, that's kind of annoying that the health bar doesn't show up unless I'm targeting. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Okay, well, we survived that. What was I going to say? What was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, potions, right, yeah. I wonder if there's a way to get more potions. Ooh, heavy armor. Now that is a good question. Do I maybe want to just put heavy armor on? Beefcake. I'll leave it slightly light just now. We'll just leave it like that for the time being. Because I don't want to accidentally bugger myself because I come across something that does require me to dodge and I am unable to do so. Hey buddy. Come on. Come on. Let's play. Oh boy. Oh boy. There is also a parry in the game, but it is slow as balls and cannot be relied upon, so I'm not going to do it. Good night. Wherever your drop is. I don't know if I like the glowiness. But maybe I do. What is? Whoa, okay. I like how you find glowy shit and you're just like instantly, yeah, I'm gonna put that on. The gauntlet is a unique weapon. It uses magical energy for various ranged attacks. Couldn't have just gave me a bow. Nah. we don't do bows, we do magical fucking gauntlets. Try experimenting with all 3 firing modes. It is definitely worth crafting it later. Okay. Are you going to tell me how to use it? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is dual, like two-handing, the cannon, the shield. Okay. So does it serve a purpose? Not enough magic, and it costs magic as well. Don't know. Don't think I'm gonna be using that much. I mean, I don't have any magic yet, so maybe I will, but... have I been in here? Whoa, 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 whoa! Haha! Without shield you can grab bigger, whoa, weapons. Okay, do you know what, maybe we should just heal up, because deep down we're getting close to the end of the episode and I might fancy just taking a trip back to the save crystal places. Suck it, bitch! Okay, we have nada und Hilfe, so let us be careful. Any more pricks about? No? Okay. Read your dumb fucking scroll. Okay, for some reason the dude isn't speaking. Is that because I had a shield up when I picked it up? Did I bugger it by having my shield up? Can I get in this? Open chest by putting a rune in the slot. Sure. Oh, so is that what these stone things are for? Okay. Live elements attribute point shard. Okay. Where's this other thing? Oh, didn't get it for that. I got it for face. Okay, this would give me one more poise, which I could use. We might be getting a wee bit chubby in the rolls. It's locked. Yeah, but can't I just... No? Okay, well, fine. I guess you're the boss. This just leads us up here. Okay, right, well... do we want to push on? I mean, we do have full health things. Okay, so let's pick this up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. No, I mean, the dialogue thing just seems to be fucking done. Oh god, there's also an archer as well. Boy, arsehole, want to fucking attack, please? There we go. Hey! Stop being a prick. Are you gonna try and force me to use this fucking magic gauntlet shite? How about no? How about I just fucking come up there and rock your tits off? Hmm? No, I don't want to lock onto him. Wow, the lock on is kinda broken. Oh, you have the fattest rolls, don't you? Do you know what? I think maybe like if any of the reviews when this game came out were like, the lock-on is shit. I think maybe that is what inspired them to do like the precise body thing in the Surge one. They were like, oh yeah, lock-on shit here. Lock onto fucking 6 different body parts. Deal with that, you prick. Okay, well. See, I am a greedy fuck, so I kind of want to just keep pushing on with what small, minimal amount of health I have. But there is a save crystal here, and it might... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, the voice acting is broke. I broke the game. Drop him, don't drop him. Drop him? What was that about? Those liars are worse beside. Not only they steal my family valuable, but stowed away the pathway. Okay, I'm just maybe. Well, I can't really leave the dialogue now. You sure those friars stole from you? I've always taken them for bookworms, not lifters. This is a monastery, no women allowed. We fool the men here just as twisted and corrupt as the people outside. I bet Antanas, this saviour, allows it. They blade the villages dry over years. They think people forget, but the truth they get buried with the bodies they helped create. But they're wrong. I know what they did. This is all very, very interesting. The pathway. Door to places otherwise unreachable. Those that hold secrets. Secrets hold power. Okay. I mean that encounter was just very. What was the point? You know? Right. I'm scared to quit the main game to try and get the audio to work again, so maybe I'm gonna have to use this anyway. Notice the small splinter solving around. This is the amount of potions you'll refill at the moment. Okay. Splinters regenerate with time. Shards won't work when enemies are near. Okay, well that's good to know. Anyway, we are gonna end the first episode here. It's a bit of an odd game to be playing after playing, you know, their quote-unquote more successful games, but again, like I've never gave this game, you know, a decent chance. Like I honestly cannot remember anything of this. I don't know how much of this I played, but in my trophy section it says that I've played the game. So, but anyway, so that is going to be it for the first episode. I'm going to give this a few episodes and see what it's like. If it is just, you know, kind of boring and I'm not into it and it's just a Souls clone, then I'll probably pack it in. But it's entertaining for just now, at least. Especially getting to see kind of the birthplace of 2 games that I really enjoy. But anyway, that's it for today. So if you enjoyed the video, then batter the subscribe button, like the video, dump a comment in the section down below, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright? Cheery bye.